Good afternoon, everyone. Very beautiful day here in Newport, and as I've said many times, there'll be music in Newport this summer, but this is a celebration that has been very anticipated by many, many people. And I'm happy to be here and recognizing the Attorney General, the Speaker, the Senate President, Senator Oyer, and Representative Carson, along with Treasurer Magazine, are here today. So many legislative leaders and other local advocates have worked incredibly hard on this effort. And I want to thank them all for their tireless work and their dedication to this milestone that we're experiencing here today in the fight against climate change. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize someone who fought hard in this arena, who was a friend of mine and actually worked with me at the Lieutenant Governor's office, Erica Nadowski. I think she represents many spirits, many people who work on behalf of climate change, making sure we're doing everything we can, making sure that we have a safe, environmentally safe state and country and world. And Erica I was just privileged to know Erica. We all know she would work very hard when she was in my office and through her passionate advocacy on climate and environmental issues. Erica passed away several months ago, and her loss was felt by all of us who knew her. We wish she could be here today, because I know how proud she would be to see the act on climate signed into law. Climate change poses a significant threat to our future. The science is undeniable. Rhode Island is already feeling its impacts across our economy and our environment. With 400 miles of coastline, urban and rural coastal communities, fishing and agricultural industries, and a concern for public health, the ocean state is on the front lines of this climate crisis. That's why it falls on us here and now to act swiftly to protect our planet, our nation, and our state for future generations. This legislation represents a commitment that not only addresses a moral imperative, but also presents an opportunity to enhance our economy, public health, environmental equity, and our natural environment. The Act on Climate is a bold response to a serious threat. I strongly support its goal of reaching net zero by 2050. We have to be smart about it, how we approach it, and we have to move quickly. But climate change is also a threat to our tourism industry and the countless small businesses that support. This is especially true right here in Newport. We rely on that tourism. So many families rely on that economy, and we've got to make sure that we do everything we can to protect that part of our economy. With the Biden-Harris administration working to provide significant federal funds for infrastructure and recovery, Rhode Island must seize this opportunity, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So the timing of this passage of the bill is very appropriate. That means growing green jobs and promoting resiliency. I believe the Act on Climate can move Rhode Island in the right direction and ensure we work together to meet its goals. I'm directing my cabinet to ramp up the strategic planning and outreach needed to put together plans and meet the targets under this Act, and do it quickly, and then bring in all the partners that are represented here today and beyond, and with the leadership of the representative who is sponsored this bill. On the road ahead, Rhode Island will pursue investment, policies, and programs to achieve the Act on Climate goals. I look forward to working with the General Assembly, our congressional delegation, local communities, small businesses, labor leaders, advocates, and other stakeholders to ensure our efforts create an affordable and sustainable pathways towards a net zero climate and an emissionless future. I want to thank you. I now want to invite the Attorney General, Rhode, to say a few words. Thank you for all being here.